Iran striking an oil refinery in Bahrain on Thursday. The Bahraini government also says Iranian missiles then hit hotels and residential buildings.
It's just ruthless. A dozen countries have been attacked by Iran already. And as the conflict expands, European allies are boosting their defense in the region, but refuse to aid in strikes.
The long-standing British position is that the best way forward for the regime and the world is a negotiated settlement with Iran where they give up their nuclear ambitions. Now, that's why I took the decision that the UK would not join the initial strikes on Iran by the US and Israel. Now, that decision was deliberate. It was in the national interest, and I stand by it.
Good. You can stand alone. So what will it take to get Europe's full support? Joining us now is Fox News senior correspondent Benjamin Hall, who lives there. So I know about Starmer being to the left, but is he proud of the fact that he is one of the only prime ministers to not stand with America during a time of conflict?
Well, it's interesting. There was a leak from a cabinet meeting that just happened yesterday in which Keir Starmer was actually the one saying we need to become a little bit more involved. And it was the people even further left than him who were saying absolutely not. So even within the UK, there are people further left.
But why would he say he still stands by the decision when it looks like he's been isolated now? You got the head of NATO that is putting pressure and saying, hey, actually, we should be doing more.
And more than that, British civilians are in all these cities that are being attacked. Their lives are at risk. Yes. It is a direct threat, not only to the British nationals, but also to the economy, to everything that we rely on. And at some point, you have to pick between standing with your allies against a brutal regime
that has your citizens hostage.
And yesterday, we arrested 4 Iranians in London who were spying on and looking at the Jewish community potentially for an attack, and still sitting on the fence, as are the European countries as well. They're sending some air defences, they're sending some helicopters, but they're not really trying to get involved.
Well, the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, talked about this, and he said America is prepared, if we have to stand alone. Listen to this.
President Trump has shown what is possible when you reject the status quo delusion that threats to our homeland and our hemisphere are somehow secondary. America is prepared to take on these threats and go on the offense alone if necessary. However, it is our preference, and it is the goal of this conference, that in the interest of this neighborhood, we all do it together with you, with our neighbors and with our allies who are eager and willing and capable.
Benjamin?
Yeah, and I think it's embarrassing to see some of these countries sitting on the fence at this point. But some of the European countries and some of the Gulf countries have also been saying recently, we wish we'd been given more notice. If we knew this attack was happening on that day, then we could have been in place. We could have put more defences in place. So that is the flip side.
But what about the base, though? OK, give more.
Diego
I can do that. But you could have at least given us the base, you know?
We got it now.
Well, exactly, and I think it was inevitable that was eventually going to happen. So it just played very badly politically for Keir Starmer to question it at the beginning and then switch sides and say he would allow it.
So the other thing is you have your new book out. Read all about it. And it teaches kids the values of doing the right thing. And it really builds off the hedgehog you carried into war to keep you going and connect you with your family.
Yeah, that's right. And look, we're seeing so much chaos at the moment. And I think the most important thing is to think of our children and the values that we instill in them. And that's what this book is about. And I talk about courage. It's the adventure that this hedgehog goes on. And just as we're seeing in the world, this hedgehog stands up to the big threat. And I teach my children that every day. If something is not going right, if there's a threat, don't sit back. Stand up and do something about it. And that's the message of this book. And yes, it's named after this little hedgehog that I've got here. Took it to war zones with me. It always sent messages home to my children. There they are. And it was with me in Ukraine. It was inside my body armour. And soon after we were hit, and I was barely alive, I held on to this little hedgehog and I gripped it and I thought of them. And it's become this really important message between me and my children, what the hedgehog gets through. And so we decided to write a book about the hedgehog. And in this book, we wanted to talk about the adventures that he goes on, but the morals he instills. And, you know, I hope parents will enjoy it. I hope it teaches their kids something. And the graphics, the drawings, I think, are some of the most beautiful.
What do the kids think about their superhero being in a book?
Oh, you know, it was up to them as well. They said, let's put the hedgehog in a book. But then I've got 4 daughters, and they decided We should put more fairies in it, they said. And I had to tell them it's not a book about fairies.
You can tell you're a girl dad. You're like carrying a hedgehog around with you. That's so cute. Get in a war zone, you know? Look how precious this little town is. The illustrations are great.
It's really
They're so beautiful.
I want to live here.
Yeah.
This is so cute. Look at the little library.
Perfect time for people to get it. Where can they get it?
You can get it anywhere. You can go to bookstores. You can get it on Amazon, of course. And look, it's Easter coming up.
Look
and
at the little hedgehog.
So proud of it.
Cute with his mom.
Angel's been totally distracted in the book
I
while you were
know.
talking.
Hedgehogs
I
are so
apologize for her.
cute. Look at him.
Right.
That picture on the front cover.
Benji, we hope everybody gets good to see you. Looking good.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.